After replaying through Chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime, the prospect of what could have occurred to the other bigger body smiling critters intrigued me, and I decided to formulate a theory on what could have ultimately happened to them.
One, two... No! Don't look at your feet! None of that matters! Again! Jump!
Starting first with Hoppy, we hear in her cutout how she is trying to jump to the moon, encouraging the listener to keep trying until they succeed. This encouragement then turns into desperate pleading before the cutout then glitches out. Based on this, I believe that Hoppy tried to escape through the cavernous area of Playcare that the player travels through using the purple jump hand, with the rabbit attempting to escape the clutches of Catnap and his religious fanaticism towards the prototype. This would ultimately fail, as Hoppy would either fall to her death in her escape attempt or be caught and killed by Catnap.
I've never been outside before. Will you come with me? I'm scared. Here, follow me. I'll step out first.
Jumping next into Kickin' Chicken, we see that the cutout states how he has never been outside, with the chicken encouraging us to let him step out first before it ultimately ends with him screaming in terror. With this in mind, I believe that Kickin' Chicken could have tried to make it to the outside of the factory after their defiance of the prototype, with the Jester of Playtime ordering Catnap to kill the smiling critter to keep the secret of the outside world contained, especially given what we hear during the interrogation tape in Chapter 5.
I've been lost a long time. Please, take me with you this time. You won't leave me, will you?
Next up is Bobby Bearhud, with her cutout stating how she has been lost for a long time, with her urging and begging the listener to not leave her alone and take her with them to an unknown location. Given what we know about the bigger body's iteration of Bobby from the orientation notebook, I think that she was likely left to die of starvation alone by Catnap, where she would likely be eaten by the small smiling critter experiments, or alternatively, been left behind by her fellow bigger bodies after they would try to escape Playcare and Catnap's wrath.
More red, please. Out? But we can't be out. You're hiding more red from me. I know you are. Give it here! Now that's much better.
Sliding next into Crafty Corn, we hear during her cutout that the unicorn was painting before running out of the color red, with her becoming convinced that we were hiding more of it. After growing enraged and seemingly attacking, she has more of the color to work with it being implied that she used blood of a fellow experiment to continue painting. With this in mind, it's likely that after Crafty would show her more violent and aggressive tendencies, she would be either left behind or actively separated from her fellow bigger buddies, smiling critters, with this leaving her to be an easy target for the murderous Catnap.
Grilled chicken? Down the hatch! Seared elephant? Yum! Flayed unicorn? Still hungry. Hey, what do you say you and I be friends?
Next up on the list is Picky Piggy, with her cutout naming various food made from animals based on her fellow smiling critters, with the end of her dialogue finishing with her honestly trying to befriend the listener. Judging from her cutout, we can infer that she was likely one of the last remaining smiling critters alongside Dog Day, with her being forced to eat her deceased comrades to survive. It is likely that she either starved to death, or, based on her last voice line in the cutout, she could have tried to trick Dog Day into thinking she was friendly so she could attack and eat him, with the smiling critter being forced to defend himself and kill her in the process.
I'm Bubba Bubbaphant. Hey, I remember you. Want to know what I remember about you?
With Bubba, his cutout doesn't really give any clues on what caused his untimely demise, and is relatively normal when compared to the others, with most of his lines seemingly referencing the player and their history with Playtime Co. With this in mind, I think that Bubba could have been one of the first smiling critter to fall, being ambushed and killed by Catnap, with this attack causing the other critters to try to escape the deranged cat.
Dog Day says, fetch! Go, go, as far as you can! Why are you just standing there?
The last smiling critter to cover is Dog Day, with his cutout trying to get the listener to play fetch, only for him to grow concerned about someone simply standing motionless before him, with the cutout ending with him screaming in agony. Judging from the cutout and what we see of Dog Day during Chapter 3, I think that after the deaths of the other smiling critters, Catnap ended up confronting Dog Day, with the deranged cat attacking and torturing the critter for his disobedience towards the prototype, resulting in him being branded a heretic and continually tortured until the player finds him during their journey through Playcare.